Have you ever heard a strange noise in your house and tried to ignore it? A creak from the floorboards above, a soft thump in the dead of night. You tell yourself it's just the house settling, or the wind. But what if it isn't? This is the true story of a family who heard footsteps in their attic and paid the ultimate price. Welcome to Hinterkaifeck, a remote farmstead deep in the Bavarian countryside of Germany. 1922. 4 months. The Gruber family had been on edge. It started with small things. A set of house keys vanished. A strange newspaper appeared on the porch, and then came the footsteps. From the attic, clear as day, the family patriarch, Andreas Gruber, searched everywhere, but found nothing. He even found footprints in the snow leading to the house, but none leading away. It was as if someone had simply vanished into thin air. The family's maid, terrified by the ghostly sounds and the feeling of being watched, quit her job. A new maid, Maria Baumgartner, arrived on March 31st. It would be her first and last day at Hint. That very night, something horrific happened. Lured one by one into the barn, Andreas, his wife Cecilia, their daughter Victoria, and her young daughter Cecilia were all brutally murdered with a pickaxe. The killer then went back inside the house and murdered the new maid, Maria, and Victoria's 2-year-old son, Joseph. Days passed. Neighbors grew concerned. The mail was piling up. The young Cecilia hadn't been to school, and smoke was still rising from the chimney. When a search party finally entered the property, they made a gruesome discovery. The bodies in the barn, stacked and covered with hay. The bodies in the house, murdered in their beds. But what the investigators found next was even more chilling. The farm animals had been fed. Meals had been eaten in the kitchen. The beds had been slept in. Whoever committed these murders didn't just flee. They stayed. They lived in the house for days, alongside the bodies of their victims. There was no sign of forced entry. Nothing was stolen, and the murder weapon was never definitively found. For 100 years, this case has remained one of Germany's most terrifying and infamous unsolved crimes. Who was in the attic? Was it a stranger, a neighbor, or something else? The mystery of Hinterkaifeck leaves us with one haunting question. What if the monster was unhiding under the bed, but living right above your head? Thanks for watching. Let me know your theories in the comments below.